Hello, my amazing friends. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about challenges. We all have them. Life is full of opportunities for us to grow. It's full of stuff that comes our way that we weren't expecting, or even if we were expecting it, it's not something that we enjoy dealing with. So I know that you all know what I'm talking about, the challenges of life. And I've been asked about certain challenges in my life that I've dealt with, and people have asked me at different times, if you could go back and change that, would you? And I always have said no. Now, if I was given an opportunity in the moment of when I'm dealing with the challenge, like really in it, like really in it, like, ugh, yuck, this doesn't feel good, this is awful, I don't want to deal with this, I can't deal with this, whatever the thought is. If I was given the choice at that time to change that, unfortunately, I probably would have. And I'm glad that I didn't have that option. Because all of the most challenging times in my life have been the greatest growth for me. After it's done and over with and I can look back, they say hindsight is 20/20. It so is. We can see much more clearly and perfectly when we're looking backwards. And it's in those moments then that I realize, like, wow, I've grown exponentially because of that challenge. And so when I try to, like with myself and with clients, I try to ask something that I think is really powerful. The questions we ask ourselves is really important. It's where we focus our attention that brings about our perspective on events. It's not the things that happen to us, it's how we view them and the labels we put to them and what we assign as meaning to them. So it's really important to ask the right questions and to focus your thoughts properly. So one thing that I ask myself, or I ask clients when I'm speaking with them, is, what is this challenge asking you to learn? There's always something to be learned. We are given these opportunities in order for us to grow, to be the best that we can be. And so if you can find that gem in the struggle, and sometimes it might not be that you can get it right then, like when you're really struggling, when you're really in it and really suffering, sometimes it's difficult, but maybe talking to someone else, having a conversation with someone that can really hold space for you, to hold space of that everything's okay and everything's going to be okay and you're safe, and to be able to kind of let your guard down. So whether that's just by yourself or with someone else, but just kind of try to sit, if you meditate, try to meditate on that question. What is this challenge asking me to learn? What am I supposed to learn from this? And then just sit quietly and listen. You won't be able to come up with that rationally and logically. It will come to you through your intuition. What is it trying to bring out of me? What needs to come to light for me to be the best that I can be? Those are some great questions to ask yourself when you're dealing with a challenging situation or a challenging time in your life. And I promise you, it will get better. It will pass. And the sooner you can just sit with it and say, what is this challenge trying to teach me? What do I need to learn? What needs to come to light? Where do I need to love myself more? Where do I need to judge myself less? Because so often it's in the judgment of what's happening. It's in this isn't supposed to be happening because. The more you can think to yourself, it is what it is, and I surrender. And I let go of what I think it's supposed to look like, and I just allow it to be how it is. The sooner we can do that, the sooner it can move past and beyond us, and the sooner we can grow into the person that no longer needs that challenge anymore. So I hope you got something out of this message today, and I will see you next time.